Hello, dear ones. Father Peter John coming to you from All Saints Orthodox Church in Bloomington, Indiana. Christ is in our midst. Today we're talking about the ladder of divine ascent, step 24, on meekness, simplicity, and guilelessness. Let's dig in. What does it mean to be meek? Well, first of all, a person who is meek is described as quiet, gentle, submissive, easily imposed upon. These are words that describe a meek person. Meekness is not really bannered about as some kind of a great state of virtue in our day and age. To say someone is meek is actually almost kind of to put them down, in our time. But Jesus described himself as meek. So, what is it about meekness that is important for us in the spiritual life? Well, let's see what St. John has to say. He says, meekness is an unchangeable state of mind which remains the same both in honor and in dishonor. So whether someone is honoring us or dishonoring us, our state of soul remains the same. Let's keep going. Meekness, he says, consists in praying calmly and sincerely for a neighbor when he causes many turmoils. Meekness, I like this one. He says, meekness is a rock overlooking a sea of anger, which breaks all the waves that dash against it, yet remains completely unmoved. Wow. Those seem like some pretty impressive descriptors for a meek person. All right. Next he says, a meek soul is a throne of simplicity. Wow, I like that word, simplicity. It's a good word. Simplicity, he says, is a constant habit of soul that has become immune to crafty thinking. Listen to that. Wow. This keeps getting better and better. It's immune to crafty thinking. You are meek and you are simple. You are not thinking craftily against your neighbor, your brother, how you can kind of work the deal, Then finally he says, guilelessness is a joyous state of soul, far removed from all ulterior motive. Interesting. You see what's going on here? This gentleness, this simplicity, this freedom from plotting against people, even if it's not to overthrow somebody, but not to be crafty, to do things behind someone's back, to work things to get your way. Wow, okay. So Jesus tells us that he is meek. He says that the meek will inherit the earth. St. John says it's important to be meek and simple and guileless in the spiritual life. May God grant us that sort of a spirit that is gentle, that is patient, that is submissive to the will of God and to the direction of those he has placed over us. Christ is in our midst. He is and ever shall be.